Alright, what's going on, guys? So I've kind of officially started my Lambic barrel fill project. So I'm filling up a 60-gallon wine barrel with a Lambic. So I had a couple different routes. I could have done I could have fermented them all in their own separate carboys, but I didn't quite have enough carboys to do that with. So I opted to do I got a 55-gallon plastic barrel that I got from my local home brew store that had liquid malt extract in it. So it's food grade, it's all good. So I've cleaned that out, it's sanitized it, and but I'm doing a double brew day today. So as you can see, I've done a 100-minute boil on this, but I've got 10 gallons already back there, and the last 5 is coming through. So it's a 15-gallon batches, so double brew day. So I'll have roughly 30 gallons by the end of the day, and then I'm brewing tomorrow as well. So that'll be 60 gallons, and then I already have 10 gallons of wort that I brewed 2 weeks ago with East Coast Yeast #1 bug blend. So that's going to be the main provider of the yeast and the bugs and stuff like that. So yeah, so the double brew day is going pretty good, actually. What I did is I did like a 13-gallon boil. That boiled down in 100 minutes, probably got down to like 11 gallons or so, but I kept topping off with 1 gallon. I would boil 1 gallon on my stove and top it off, every 30 minutes. So I ended up, and then at the very end of the boil, I topped off with another couple gallons to bring that all the way up to about 15 gallons. It was pretty much maxed out, my kettle. At flame out, I topped it off with boiling water. 15 gallons done, and it'll be definitely my biggest brew day ever. 30 gallons. It's basically kind of like a partial boil. It's kind of what it is, just on a larger scale. So kind of like how you do if you only had a 5-gallon pot, you'd boil 4 gallons, you'd get it down to 3 at the end of the boil, and then top off with water. I'm pretty much doing the same thing. So anyways, yeah, brew day #1. So I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, this is the barrel I was talking about. It held liquid malt extract, and I picked it up from my home brew store for 20 bucks too. So you really can't go wrong with that. Go in 20 bucks. I brought this one out of my firm chamber. This is this is 5 gallons that was done probably 2 weeks ago, and this is the East Coast Yeast 001, and it's in primary still, but it's pretty much it's pretty much done fermenting. But as you can tell, the corrosion wasn't very hard on this one. So I don't know if that's of things to come or not. But I plan to basically take the beer up. Get the beer into here. So let's fucking do it. Stop talking. Yeah, so it's right about here actually. This will be the aeration part of it. It's probably right about there. That's 20 gallons right there, so that seems about right. So, all right, well, this was brew day #1. Tomorrow has the same thing. As far as this one, this is basically, I'm looking at this as a huge yeast starter, or as a huge Lambic starter, because it has everything you need. It has the Saccharomyces, Brettanomyces, Lacto, PDO. Everything is in here. It's still pretty, it's still really young. It's still pretty fresh though. So I am going to hold off on putting this in here until tomorrow. I'm gonna do the other, the brew day tomorrow, and I'm gonna put this in there as well. Yeah, it's a pretty long brew day. I started at that was a solid 9 hours of a brew day, 9 or 10. I got kind of distracted halfway through. Wife came home, we kind of had dinner and stuff, so. But, alright guys, so this is brew day number 1. Better. Tim's still looking pretty good, 68. Fermentation has begun. It's about 24 hours after I pitched the yeast. I just looked at the carousing, so it's right up to about right here, so hopefully it doesn't get any higher. I don't think it is though. It's pretty cool, that's pretty active.